As I've mentioned in my previous videos, the 2021-2022 NBA season is the season when the young talents are finally taking over the league. Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, Jordan Poole, and many more other superstars around the league are putting up incredible numbers, outshining most of the older generation superstars. However, we all know who are the two of the league's best players at the moment. Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant are among the frontrunners for the MVP award. So the young ones still have a lot to prove in the upcoming years. This season, many fans also noticed that some teams have lost their grip a bit and aren't looking anything like what we expected them to. One of them is Damian Lillard and the wave of rumors around him leaving the Portland Trailblazers. So today, we'll talk about one of the most interesting possible destinations for Dame Dalla. In this video, we'll discuss the possibility of Damian Lillard moving to the Los Angeles Lakers to join LeBron and Anthony Davis, as well as the potential ups and downs of this move. Also, I'd really like to hear your opinion, as I'm curious about what you, my dear subscribers, NBA fans, and just passing by viewers, think about the league's future. Now, grab some snacks, get yourself comfortable, and enjoy this video. But before that, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to get updates on our latest NBA content. Also, feel free to leave in the comment section what else you'd like to see from my videos. Let's keep rolling. The start of this season wasn't exactly what the Portland Trailblazers were expecting it to be. First of all, even before the beginning of the NBA year, the Blazers were the center of drama due to their new coach, Chauncey accusations. There were a lot of rumors about Damian Lillard leaving due to the team's management decisions to hire Chauncey without further investigation, but eventually it was all ruled out. Then the season started. The Dame was in a shooting slump for at least a month. In that same period, Lillard expressed his frustration concerning the latest drawing foul rule change. Then it seemed like the Portland Trailblazers were on the path to become solid again, with a 4-game win streak. But their main superstar, Damian Lillard, suffered a minor lower abdominal tendinopathy and was forced to sit out games. In a brief statement the Blazers issued on November 3rd, General Manager Olshey was fired due to a violation of the Trailblazers' code of conduct. The NBA franchise didn't go into depth about Olshey's misdeeds, reporting, out of respect for those who candidly participated in that privileged investigation, we will not release or discuss it. In short, the Trailblazers employees described Olshey's reign as toxic, hostile work environment where staff members had been subjected to intimidation and tirade, among other unkind tactics. Overall, it seemed like the Portland Trailblazers franchise is having a tough season considering all these factors. Add to this the fairly poor team performance in the last 5 games, where the squad lost 4 out of the 5 outings, and some of them were ended in complete blowouts like their game against the Boston Celtics. Each game demonstrates that the Blazers, who are out of the playoff picture in the Western Conference, have an uphill battle. With the trade deadline coming in less than 4 months, Dame's future with the Los Angeles Lakers may become a reality. As for the Lakers, we all know that creating the big three of Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, they quickly became one of the major favorites to win the NBA championship in the 2021-22 season. However, the Lakers have failed to live up to the expectations of a true title contender so far as Westbrook battles to fit in with James and Davis. So there's a lot of fans who think that Lillard might become a great replacement for Russell Westbrook. Let's try to talk about the positives of this potential trade. Even considering Lillard's recent struggles, the previous season was one of the all-around best seasons in Dame's entire career. At the end of last season, Lillard was averaging 28.8 points, which placed him 3rd on this year's best scorers list, trailing only Bradley Beal and MVP candidate Stephen Curry. Needless to say that Damian was the best scorer of the Trailblazers shooting at a solid 45.1% from the field, with 39.1% from beyond the arc, as well as his career-best 92.8% from the charity stripe. As for the playmaking stats, Lillard was a prominent player, putting up 7.5 assists in every game. Speaking of defense, it's not the strongest side of Dame's game. However, he still managed to contribute 4.2 rebounds, 0.9 steals, and 0.3 blocks on average. All those stats Lillard put up in 35.8 minutes a game on a 3.0 turnover rate as a primary ball handler. Long story short, Lillard was amazing all season long that year, which shows that he can definitely play well. It's just that the Trailblazers franchise is currently a strange place to be with all of its issues. I believe that the change of scenery will help Damian immensely, and who knows, it might be that we all see another incredible year from the guard with a superstar-filled squad of the Lakers. However, his possible presence in Los Angeles would significantly boost the Lakers' offensive output. He would provide them with one of the league's best clutch scorers, as well as an incredible playmaker and a three-point shooting threat. Dame and LeBron's potential alliance has been around for years, ever since LeBron started to recruit Dame back in 2018. That time, Lillard stayed loyal to the Blazers and refused his offer for the first time. Then, 3 years later, Lillard had another interaction with LeBron James this summer. Of course, James is believed to have actively sought to persuade him to join the LA Lakers, where he would have played alongside the NBA legend as well as Anthony Davis, establishing an unrivaled trinity. In the end, Lillard turned down James' offer for the second time, and the Lakers went on to trade for Russell Westbrook instead. Dame said he felt he didn't belong with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers, saying, "I'm sure it would be great to play with LeBron and AD and play in a big market, but as fun as that might be, I don't feel in my heart that that's who I am or where I belong." While it's difficult to say how much Lillard would cost in a trade, considering the slump he's currently in, a player of Lillard's talent would definitely not be cheap to acquire. Despite the fact that they're both all-stars, the Trailblazers are unlikely to agree to a simple trade of Lillard for Westbrook. The Lakers would send Westbrook, Rajon Rondo, a 2025 first-round selection, a 2027 first-round pick, and 2 2023 second-round picks to the Trailblazers in exchange for Lillard, according to fan-sided Lake Show Life. If the proposed offer is still insufficient for the Trailblazers, the Lakers may have to add Talen Horton-Tucker in the trade deal. He's the face of the Trailblazers and is still their first option. On the other hand, the Lakers will go to any length to improve around the LeBron James and Anthony Davis star duo. Another factor is that the Blazers' ex-GM, Neil Olshey, who didn't want to trade Lillard away, no longer works with the franchise. If the Lakers somehow manage to get Dame Dollar eventually, it would mean that LeBron and the squad would even have more chances to reach the top of their league this year. And while Lillard has stated several times that he wishes to play his entire career on the Blazers, the six-time All-Star must have realized by now that he would not be competing for a title in Portland. That being said, this is the ideal time for Lillard to request a trade and play for a contender. And what's your opinion? Tell me what you think about this move and Damian Lillard in general. Should Dame be traded in order to help bring him to the Lakers? Would you like this trade? Who do you think is a better player for the team, Westbrook or Lillard? I appreciate every single one of your comments, so feel free to tell us what you think in the comments down below. And once again, make sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button to catch up with the best NBA content. If you like this video, make sure to watch my other videos about recent NBA news and the craziest rumors. Thanks so much for watching.